Hey guys, welcome back to A Tarot Tale. I hope you're doing really well. As always, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Obviously, if nobody was watching the videos, there's no point of posting them other than, for me to see what the cards are saying. So thanks so much for being here and helping the channel grow. So this is going to be a general love reading. I know a lot of people love pick a card, but honestly, I personally believe that if you click on a reading, if you see it and you're drawn to clicking on it or you happen to watch it, the whole entire thing may not resonate with you, but either will a pick a card reading that's general. Unless it's a private reading, it may not resonate 100%. I feel like if you click on it, there's definitely a message for you. So this is going to be a general love reading. It doesn't matter whether you call your love situation, a karmic, twin flame, soulmate, whatever the connection is, it doesn't matter. You can just know how you feel about it, think about it. We're going to see what's happening, what messages, need to come through for your person or anything you need to work on or just need to know at this time. So I'm going to use the Steampunk Tarot and we're going to see what's currently sort of going on. What do you need to know at this time? So the Ace of Wands. So at this time, there is a lot of passion. So you may be feeling a lot of passion. This person may be feeling a lot of passion towards you. This may be a new connection, or if it's an old connection, or if you're in separation, you may want to reignite this. I see the Ace of Wands as really reigniting that flame. It's also obviously, like a very sensual, a very sexual kind of energy. Those feelings may be heightened at this time. So I also feel, well, obviously wands are about quick movement. So things may be happening quite fast at the moment. You may be getting a lot of intense feelings coming up that you're moving through quite quickly. You may kind of feel like even behind the scenes, if you're in separation, things are moving quickly. Or if you're in a relationship with this person right now, things are moving really fast. Like the passion is ignited, things are really moving. So I feel like overall things are moving in a good direction, whether it's separation or not. People are feeling passion. They're thinking about this connection. They're wanting to move this connection forward. I feel like it's also about communication as well. We've got here the Three of Swords in reverse. So this definitely could be somebody that some of you were broken up with in the past. It could be like that pain and hurt from the previous connection or the past. You guys have let that go. You've let go of, the harsh words. I'm also feeling too, it could be like you may feel, like you can feel like a lot of hurt and have resentment towards somebody, but you can still feel like a lot of passion towards them as well. But mostly I'm just getting that you want like this passionate connection with them. You want this passionate relationship. You want things to start over. So it's like upright, this card would be, feeling like you've been stabbed in the heart, you're heartbroken, separated. In the reverse, it's like you want to come out of separation. So probably for a lot of you guys, you are in separation. And some readers, we do just tend to channel this more than others. A lot of cards I tend to draw, they tend to point to separation. To me, this is definitely heartbreak. Probably, a breakup, moving on from a situation. In the reverse, wanting to reconnect, wanting to leave the past behind, focus on this passion, this new beginning. So people are wanting connection at this time. People are really wanting to connect. They're not wanting to be alone. If they've had periods of, solitude and no communication, things have been harsh between you and them, some harsh words have been said, they want to leave that in the past. We've got here the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm feeling like with the Five of Pentacles, it's like upright, it's somebody who feels in lack, left out in the cold, hurt. It's like they feel, I'm getting that some people feel like they're stuck in the past. Like if you had a separation or breakup, since the breakup, they feel like their life has kind of just stopped. It's like in the reverse, obviously, they don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. They don't want to be in this energy. That's why we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. They want to be in a better place with you. But I'm getting it's like they can sometimes be stuck in this lack feeling. I'm getting a little bit of codependency, but I don't always think that's the worst thing in the world, you know, to feel like you need somebody. You can still be self-sufficient in a way, but still need people for certain other things. So I'm not seeing it in a full-on toxic way, but it's almost like when you had this, you know, separation or whatever, I feel like their life just kind of stopped. That's just what I'm feeling. It's like that frozen in time kind of energy stuck in the past. With the Knight of Wands, I'm feeling in reverse. For some in the past, I feel like it could have been an overly sexual connection. There may have been some immaturity, or there may have just been somebody wanted to avoid their feelings or talking about their feelings, so they used intimacy as a way to kind of get out of it. Some people could have felt hurt, like this person didn't want to commit to them, but they only wanted a sexual, physical kind of connection. Because we do have the Ace of Wands, so there is a lot of physical connection here. This person's very attracted to you. You're very attracted to them. Maybe that was a bit of a toxic element for both of you, like you found each other very tempting. There was a lot of lust there. But I am getting in the reverse. Some people may see it the other way around, but I'm seeing it as they want to get out of this energy. Like, I don't feel like they want to be in a bad place with you. I don't feel like this person wants to play you. They want to get out of this shitty mental state that they're in. They want to get to a more stable place. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this person, I feel like they've been really depressed. It's like being really depressed since you haven't been talking, since you haven't been as close. I feel like they are missing that connection, the intimacy, you know, the cuddling, the kissing, those kinds of things. This person has been really stressed out, and I feel like they want to lay their thoughts to rest. Like, I feel like they want to... At times I'm feeling like they try to stop thinking about the connection. It's like they're trying not to think about it, or at least, you know, the negative aspects of it. I feel like they've been racking their brain, being, you know, up at night thinking about the who said what to who over and over and over. All the shitty things that you guys said, thinking about the separation and the pain that is associated with the whole thing. I feel like it's just driving this, you know, person, and probably you know, really crazy at this time. If you're in a connection with them, there could just be some physical distance, or, you know, arguing, some disharmony between the two of you, and they feel a bit left out in the cold, like there's this, you know, lack of connection. Because we do have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is not coming forward with any kind of loving communication, not giving any affection, not giving any offers of love. So if some of you guys may not be expressing any love to this person, even if it's because this person cut you off, or even if you're in a relationship, this person is feeling hurt that they don't get to express how they feel towards you. Maybe you're with someone else, maybe they are. I feel like they feel hurt that they're not hearing any, you know, I love you, I miss you type conversation between the two of you. They feel pained that, I feel like you may have had this more lovey-dovey kind of relationship in the past, like, you know, more of a strong emotional connection. And now it's like, You know, it's like if you're like living in a world where someone doesn't exist. If you're in separation, it's like knowing that they're out there being with someone else or not being with you, or there's just no closeness, or being in a relationship where you feel like you're alone and you're not getting any of that, you know, emotional kind of support or nurturing, loving, caring energy. It's like they're wanting that. We do have the Three of Wands. So I feel like this person is kind of watching and waiting. They're watching and waiting. I feel like this person, they want to make a move, or you may want to make a move, but I feel like you're both kind of hesitant because of what happened in the past. It's like you want to explore the connection. You want to really see what's out there. It's like being scared of the unknown almost. You know, if you've been hurt a lot in life, it can be hard to embark on new adventures when you don't know what's coming. You don't want to risk being hurt. So I feel like they are halfway there, if that makes sense. They're not super, you know, staying where they are and refusing to explore the connection, but they're not fully exploring it either. They're sort of, you know, halfway, like mentally they're in that place where they're like, all right, yeah, I want to do it. It's just actually taking the physical action now. That's what they have to do. It's like the hardest part, I feel like, is done, getting in the good mental state. Exactly. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I was getting that heavy separation energy for a reason, because we've got reconciliation. This person wants to reconcile with you, and you can see in here, you know, they're hugging. This person wants to put their arms around you. They want to feel you close to them. They want to hug you. They don't want this distance. They don't want any confusion. It's like they just want to be close with you. They just want to enjoy your company and for things to be good between the two of you. What else? Poised. So I feel like this person does want to take a leap of faith though. So I feel like you will have a reconciliation with them, whether they come forward or you come forward. They want a new life. They want to have a chance to be free in this situation. They don't want to have any barriers or blockages, anything stopping them from coming forward to you or you coming forward to them, you know, any other people involved. They want the chance to start over. They at least want a friendship, but I'm getting strong, like, sexual chemistry. So I'm going to get a couple of messages from here. We've got here, detach from mind and body. The truth will be whatever's left. So I feel like with that, these are just channel messages I've written down. It's really saying here, detach from the mind, the ego, the overthinking. Try to detach, you know, from the body and the truth. When I write down the truth will be whatever's left, it's like if you stop being in the mind, you stop being in the body, you're just at peace. What's left is the soul. Is just, you know, your vibration. It's like what's left is peace. It's saying be in a place of comfort, be in a place of peace, be in the moment, be in a place that's relaxed. And I feel like you're getting that card because you need to be in a place of allowing for this energy to come through. Got here, do something every day that makes you feel good. That'll also help you while, you know, you're waiting, while things are changing, while things are unfolding. Doing something that feels good, being in the moment. Also, like with this other little written down message, really trying to connect with that soul essence. Really making sure that if you reconcile with this person, it's not for any, egoic kind of reasons. It's not because you have, strong expectations of how they're going to be. There's no judgments from the past. Really being in that soul energy. It's like our mind can play tricks on us. Our mind can tell us heaps of things. People don't care about us. They never cared about us. But that's not necessarily true. That's just a thought that's going round and round that we're choosing to go with. So making sure that you're not in that place. Not taking life too seriously. Yeah, I'm still in love with you. So even if, like I said, even if you're currently with this person, you're in a relationship and you've had some kind of emotional separation, this person is still in love with you. This person cares about you. They want to be closer to you. And if you're in separation, that's telling you this person's still in love with you. You may suspect that they are or wonder if they are. And it's coming through that they are. Got here, I needed to work on myself. So that's a reason why they left in the first place. I couldn't handle the intensity, and that's probably because they had issues and things they needed to work on. They may have, tried to make out like you were high maintenance or, too much of a full-on person, but you may have just been more connected to your soul and just been more comfortable with who you are, being able to express your emotions, and they couldn't handle that. We will see each other again when the time is right. Perfect. So this person wants to see you again with reconciliation. Like I said whether, you might come forward or they do, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't getting full confirmation of they will 100% come forward or sensing if you would. So we will see each other again when the time is right. It makes me think they probably will, but when the time is right could suggest a lot of things. They could think the time is right when they go through the motions with their current relationship, they take it as far as it goes, and when, they don't feel like they should be in it anymore, then if they become single, then, this relationship will have another chance. Or if you're in a relationship, if you're ever single, it will happen. They just know that there is a time where it will happen. Just going to pull a card out. So automatically from this, I'm seeing a butterfly, blue, I'm seeing getting transformation. I'm also getting with the eyes here, paying attention to this person's eyes. If this person looked at you in a certain way, they want to communicate with you, but I'm getting also they want to transform this connection to a different place. With their eyes though, I'm getting that that's where your intuition is really going to tell you how this person feels. If this person kind of says like, oh, I don't care about you, blah, blah, blah. When you look at this person in the eyes, face to face, in person, specifically, not in a picture, like in person, you will know how this person feels. We've got here reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So that's what I was getting from we will see each other again when the time is right. So trust that this situation is going to unfold in the best possible way and that you will see this person again. Actually, I'm going to grab one card from this deck first. We've got here no. So I feel like this is saying no for right now about this person coming forward. I feel like it's just confirming that right now, no, it's not the right time. So what are some messages? I'm also getting about the two little messages or one of them. It's like they want you to know they're still in love with you. About, what's the other one? Do something that makes you feel good. I feel like that's because if there is going to be a waiting period, this is what's going to really help you. Detaching from the mind, you know, the body. If you're feeling uncomfortable feelings, if your mind's telling you negative things, you have thoughts of depression, you're going down a negative path, do something every single day that makes you feel good, even if it is the simplest thing. You know, if you love chocolate, eating 2 squares a day. If you love going for runs, going for a run. If you have a best friend that you feel weird if you don't see them every day. If you can't, maybe call them on the phone, talk to them. Watch an episode of your favorite show on Netflix or something like that. Anything that makes you feel good, it's going to help you get through this time of, I want to say waiting, but it's not really waiting. It's just accepting the current situation as it is and being patient. So we've got perfect. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so you will always consider them. So I feel like the universe and spirit is saying, always consider this person. You know, if you do really care and feel like you love them unconditionally, don't rule them out as a partner and think it's never going to happen. Like, I don't need them, I'm just moving on. It doesn't mean moving on like forgetting about them. It's just like, okay, I'll be patient. Whatever happens will happen. I accept the current situation for what it is, but I feel this person is in love with me, and you may feel you are in love with them. I know when the time is right, this will happen. So it's saying act as if your partner is here already, and I feel like that is just unconditional love. Always considering them. Maybe like in the 5D, maybe it's taking some time to think about them, saying something to them that you would want to say, even if, you know, you're just saying it out loud. You're imagining kind of telling them. You're acting if they're here. You're holding space for them. So you're still holding space for them. I feel like, you know, if you have, you know, photos of them and things like that, you may not have them all around your room, but you can still keep them. You can still, you know, have them somewhere. It's not about, you know, unless you feel like it's super painful for you. I don't feel like the point of it is getting them to vanish from your life, not thinking about them ever. It's just wanting them but not needing them. And just accepting the current, you know, situation. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Beautiful. So, like I was saying before about the negative spiral I was getting for some of you guys, you may, not all the time, but just have periods where you feel really down. You may feel like you're going so great, focusing on yourself, your own passions, your career, your friends, you know, kids, if you have kids, things like that. Your extended family, going out into the community, doing different activities, you're all good, everything's sweet, and then things come crashing down. You have like a really bad day or that turns into a really bad week or month. It's like you're focusing on the negative things, going back to all the old conversations, you know, thinking when are they going to be here, all of that kind of thing. And if you ever do feel resentment because they're not talking to you or they're not acting the way you want them to, or just remembering all the negative things with them, this is, you know, obviously for people who want to try to get in a better place with this person, want to be with this person, they're trying to let go of resentment or forgive them or something like that. Always try to shift your focus back to love. We tend to focus on the negative things. They really tend to stand out. It's, I don't know if primal is the right word, but it's like innately humans, they tend to go there. They tend to see the negative. They tend to look for what's wrong for, like, I guess primal, like, survival reasons. And it's about acknowledging the love. Think about loving situations with this person. Think about, if you think of something negative that happened between the two of you, think about something positive. Think about something good that they said, something good they did, something you love about them. Just bringing yourself back to a place of love, even if it's not to do with them, even if you're just feeling crappy that day. Focus on love, somebody that you love, a family member, a friend. Focus on doing something you love. I feel like in this card, it's really, here with the world. It's just like focusing on that connectedness. You can see these two hands. You can see like these kids and people here, they're all close. It's like everything here, nature, people, all living beings, everything is connected. And once you lose that feeling of being connected with things around you, you will start to feel, I feel at times like this kind of emptiness. It's like, you know, we may be spiritual living out a human experience, but we still are physical 3D beings. We have to live in a 3D world. And people do tend to thrive and do better when they have connection with other people. So that's all I have for today. I hope that it's helpful for some of you guys watching. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.